Welcome back to another episode, and thanks for chilling with your boy again. Today, I just want to hop right into the content. I can't even really give you an intro. I haven't done a reaction in a while, and don't know why I change of heart. I try to stay away from the reactions and just do straight commentary, but I mean, like, I'm bored. I have no content ideas right now, and I just don't want to spam one type of content at one time either. So today, I'm going to be reacting to 6 sex workers and 1 secret virgin from Jubilee. Why did I choose this video? I don't know. I just chose it because just the title alone. I feel like it's going to be some wild shit in there. I just want to hop right into it.
Oh, I have that too. Let me just grab it up by this. I don't know if
Already on some bull, boy. Let's see. Out of these group of people, who's the secret virgin? I don't want to judge a book by its cover, but I feel like my man's here. He can't be no virgin either. He got the leg tats, and you know, leg tat niggas, they not virgins. I'll say the one in the baggy pants, the one on the far left. She got to be the virgin. Yeah, it's gonna be the one that you don't think about it the most, and it's gonna be her.
We brought together 7 sex workers.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
Stevie is not a sex worker with that voice. I'm sorry. But the first girl, that's already cheating because she's been on No Jumper talking about how she be getting dick down and shit.
Sex worker.
I am a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
And I'm a sex worker.
One of them is a virgin. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
Everyone get naked. What'll that tell you about me? I guess who's more comfortable.
What platforms do you guys use?
I do porn on my OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans, just for fans, and I do in-person work as well.
Okay.
I actually don't use a platform. I'm just a stripper and a...
It's a in-person work prostitution. Am I wrong about that? Isn't that prostitution? It's so crazy how open prostitution is now, and I feel like nobody's getting booked for it. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm not gonna think too much.
Sugar baby.
Like, she said she didn't have an OnlyFans. Like, I feel like every sex worker that I've known, at least,
I changed my answer. This nigga Jay is a virgin. Look at him. He can't.
like, uses OnlyFans in some regard. Just OnlyFans, yeah.
I was a sugar baby for a brief period, but since the pandemic, OnlyFans was like popular, so I hopped on the wave. What's your guys' favorite part about sex work?
Money. The only good part. I mean, I'm pretty promiscuous in my real life, so I feel like I'm just doing exactly what I would be doing anyway.
The creative side.
I feel like I was sexual like in the past, but after like working in the sex industry, I've become less. I feel like your boundaries have to be so important.
Even on OnlyFans, like even through online, like having that relationship that's
What
like...
do you do on your OnlyFans?
I used to do like girl, but I've kind of transitioned into like a softer core because I'm actually on my way out. I'm retiring this year because I'm getting married.
Nothing. I mean, you can be married and do it.
The comment about like getting married kind of made no sense to me. So when I get married, I'm gonna still hold a out.
I wanted to think of like something only people like
See,
with
I
an
don't know about
OnlyFans would
that.
know. What happens when you block someone?
You can choose whether or not they still have access.
No, when they're blocked, they're gone.
Don't hold that.
Yeah, I should set up.
As a sex worker, everyone kind of has a look. He was the only one that didn't have like a specific look.
That nigga Jay don't got no look.
He was shuffling his feet. I was shuffling my feet because I'm anxious, but I was like,
He just wasn't giving me a sex worker vibe.
Jay look more like a construction worker than a sex worker, bro. Like, look at his fit, bro. He got the backwards eagle hat on, bro. I don't know anybody else who wear backwards sports hats other than construction workers. So that's fair to get him out, bro. He literally looked like the odd one out of everybody.
Sorry.
I didn't suspect Jay at all because like, look at that guy. He obviously
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I guess I was pretty quiet. I didn't really say too much, so.
Currently, I do like different like themes and stuff like that because I like to dress up. So this is a cow outfit, one of my favorites. And then I have these sequin shorts that I wear like to start off with, but they don't stay on for long.
When he brought out the cow costume, I was like, what is he gonna do in the cow costume?
Like, does he move or himself off in it? Or like, what are you actually doing in that costume?
So I brought my favorite pair of stripper heels. I love wearing white heels at work because there's like the blue lights and everything, so they just like glow different. Yeah.
Okay, I brought my Trans Erotica Award. I was the best trans man performer.
How much?
Okay. Now I believe this nigga brought out an award. Now I believe it. I have nothing else to say. I really thought he wasn't. It was between him and Jay. Now I don't know. If you get an award for getting fucked, I think your career is set at that point. I think you were bound to be a sex worker, bro.
Did that cost to get commissioned on Etsy?
Right, I did that just for this.
I have that too.
Let me just grab it up by this. But this is pretty. I don't know if this is kid friendly. I don't know if it's that much better, honestly, but
Like way worse.
it's a speculum. I do a lot of like kink play.
I kind of have like the OnlyFans like grab bag. This is like my browser's bag. This
Isn't that the thing that gynecologists use to like open up the poom poom to see what's going on in there? Why does she have that? Isn't that like a medical grade instrument? Why do you have that?
is a lube shooter. This is my first ever like, 'cause I'm Asian, la la la. This is my first ever like outfit that I like wore. This is a ring light, the necessities. This is a Pornhub slipper because you need to be cozy. And this is like, you know, like what I wear on a Saturday night for fun. Yeah, obvious.
I brought my birth control because I was like, I'm obviously not a virgin.
She brought birth control, and I was like, anybody could have birth control. I had birth control when I was like 14, so I don't know that like convinced me.
The birth control is like the one thing you can't be like,
I took birth control.
She the virgin. She the virgin. She the virgin. She didn't bring nothing extravagant like everybody else. A nigga brought a cow costume, and you bring birth control? You hold that in your purse every day. She the virgin, bro. She the virgin.
For my acne.
You could have menstrual issues
Now that
and use it
I'm
for
a
that.
doctor, I have a speculum. Yeah, there's a lot of like health.
I didn't really think about that.
How did I get started?
I actually didn't get started in the best way. I was like kind of groomed into it. I was 17 when I started doing full service sex work. I was a homeless youth, and that was pretty much the only way that I could make money enough to like support myself. And then obviously that was dangerous. And so yeah, then I started to do it on the OnlyFans, and then I got addicted to fast money.
Yeah, I was kind of surrounded by other sex workers and was trying to start a freelance writing career that was not going very well. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to make a little coin on the side. And then I started picking up some studio work and started making my own stuff. And yeah, that's how I got started. And now I do that instead.
Jeannie, is it? She does.
There's a three-way tie. Oh. The tie is between Ashley, Ginny, and Terrell. You guys are gonna have 30 seconds. State your case.
I'm 0.2 on OnlyFans. I make over 6 figures. I do it only for the money. I hate men. I literally think I'm becoming more attracted to women because of my job.
So I got started stripping when I was 19. I saw an ad on Instagram that they were looking for people, and I was like, oh, yeah. And I had been a competitive dancer my whole life, so it was like, made sense to do it. And then I started working at a different club, and then at that club, I met my sugar daddy, who I've had for like almost 4 years now.
Yeah, I started when I was like, 21. I was actually working at a sex club in DC. I was a receptionist, and the guy would come all the time, and he would ask me things like, when you can come in and sleep with me, and then I was just like, you got some money? So I started with that, but I really do want to get the money so I can get my production company started and have a great gay sex show.
I would say it's Jeannie out of all three of them, cause she ain't bringing no facts for real. She just looked the part. I feel like that's just the only thing. She just looks the part. Ashley, she got some stain in this business. She was a stripper, and old boy, like, I don't know how you a receptionist of a sex club, but that's such an odd fucking job.
She kind of dresses like a stripper. Yeah. Because if you work as a receptionist, sex clubs, we can know.
I love you, though.
Okay.
I do want to watch
him
you.
out?
Yes.
Bye.
I was like, why would y'all think I'm a virgin? Like, do I look like a virgin?
I just wanted to like go back to the previous
Like,
conversation.
fuck it.
because
Genie
we
is
don't have a lot of representation as sex workers. So I try to stray away from saying things like fast money or easy money because a lot of the times people will be like, oh, see, like they just woke up and they just made money. And it's really hard.
It's like irritating when people are like, oh, I should just do an OnlyFans so I can make hella money too. Like, it's not that.
Okay. Let me say this. It's hard to build an audience. Yes. But if you go to Dr. Miami, getting some ass shots and then coming back, that's a guaranteed 30K on IG, bro. And you could just start up that link. And you know most of that 30K is 90% men. And you make money off of men by purchasing your OnlyFans. I know that's not your only demographic. You probably have some women in there too, yes. But I feel like it's very easy once you hit a certain point. And that's for everything though. I mean, but it's easier to hit that point to where you will just shoot off and be playing 0.2% on OnlyFans. So you know how many times I be seeing that shit and like on TikTok and shit, people talking about it, they're being 0.2% or 0.1% or 0.01%. Like how big is that percentage, bro? For like 30,000 people to be 0.02% on OnlyFans. That's insane. That's crazy. So you can make easy, fast money on OnlyFans. And then like on top of that, there's two ways you can make money on OnlyFans. You can make it through the subscription and you just post it on your wall, or the subscription and then you're a DM poster. So you just post through the DMs. You feel me? Like that, and that's two ways you can make fucking money, bro. I'm sorry, but it's easy. It is.
Not easy. It's definitely a grind, but I think that it is different in a way that, like, I don't know, I was able in my first month to make $25,000, which like is just like not a normal.
It's such a small percentage of people who are going to make that easy money. Even me, as a trans man, I don't make a ton of money compared to what other people do. But
we do sacrifices and we put ourselves in compromising positions sometimes, and that's why we make a lot of money, especially because the social stigma makes it dangerous.
Totally, thank you.
for sure.
I feel like now being a sex worker is more socially acceptable than any time period ever. It's like, I wouldn't say now you guys are in a compromised position, because I don't know, I'm not a sex worker. So like, I wouldn't say it's at that much risk of a compromised position. Like once you make that leap of being a sex worker, and you showing your face and everything on your OnlyFans, or you showing your face and everything on your Twitter doing promotions and shit, like, then yeah, it's gonna be hard to get up out of that. You feel me? Like to go back and get a regular job, like at that point you're in too deep. Can't get a regular job. You just gotta go through it, unless nobody knows. But you're in a compromised position now than ever before. I mean, people are crazy. Like you don't know what they could do, but that's just for anything.
So when did everyone lose their virginity?
Okay, so I hope my mom isn't watching this. But I was 13 and I was, right? It was so young. I was dating this guy for a few months and we decided to have sex. It was with a banana flavored condom. Like in his like dirty bed, like
Was
rushed
he also
before
13?
He was also 13.
Okay.
Banana condom makes more sense. I think virginity is actually a construct. I think that virginity was created by men who think that a penis can change the chemistry of a woman's body. But I lost my virginity at 16 and I had blood streaming. It's a horror story.
I wouldn't say I was like super religious growing up, but I kind of had like some reservations about penis and vagina sex for a while. So in high school, I did the poop hole loophole, so I didn't go to hell.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's kind of sexy.
I grew up super religiously too. I was actually a Jehovah's Witness, and I was gonna save myself until marriage. I can't even begin to imagine that now. But I was 17. Like it like happened enough to say that I lost my virginity, but I wouldn't say like I had sex. You know what I mean?
Virginity's a
Like it kind of happened, but. Okay, wait, I have a question. Is water a good lube?
No.
Water?
I mean, spit, like water-based lube, yes.
Water-based lube, yes, please.
I was just looking for the virgin.
Like shower sex?
I've like had
Yeah,
so
nah,
much
Judy,
awful
it-
sex in the
she
beginning. It's
is
the worst.
It's giving UTI.
Yeah, it's giving UTI. It's giving uncomfy. It's giving like, why is this so wet and dry at the same time?
She was really timid, and again, with the OnlyFans thing.
Nah, it's Jeannie. I'm going with Jeannie, bro. She's not a sex worker. Cause like that last question, why would you ask that? Of course, if that one person gonna say no, then everybody else gonna be like, yeah, nah. Unless it's gonna be that one person that's gonna be like, yeah, and then they're gonna be the odd one out, you know.
I heard Jehovah's Witness and my ears perked up.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and would like to continue the game.
Ginny was just the last person that I had the little tiniest bit of suspicion about.
So starting now, for every time you vote someone out who is not the mole, the total prize money is going to be reduced.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait.
what do your parents think?
My dad kind of. I have a really like weird relationship with both my parents. My mom doesn't know, but I feel like she knows. My dad doesn't know, but I feel like he knows. I live with my dad, so he's like probably wondering like why I have so much free time.
And is
Find my
he
way.
Jehovah's Witness still?
No, my dad was never. My mom was, and I used to live with her, and then I moved out.
Yeah, I'm not super close with my family. I'm totally proud of the work that I do. I'll tell anybody. I'll tell anybody all day long, but I'm not close with my family, so it's just not the kind of information I feel safe sharing with them. I don't think that they
I
would
respect that.
support it necessarily.
Like, it's not necessarily the work itself, especially since I'm an online sex worker, that's dangerous. It's more like the social stigma from people who, want to commit violence because I choose what I do. But it's like my actual day-to-day, like I love my customers, I love men, ooh, controversial, but like I love guys and I like making them feel good. My supporters, like I really appreciate them, but sex work can be dangerous because of the way people perceive us.
The fact that she said she'd been a Jehovah's Witness, it was just a possibility that maybe she was a virgin.
I was kind of listening to like the marker, and I could hear that everyone wrote my name down, so that I just wrote Kazumi down.
Sorry.
You're beautiful.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game. So if the lights turn green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. However, if the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
I was pretty confident that, a couple of hookers could sniff out who the virgin was.
Will the mole reveal themselves in 3, 2, reveal?
Are you still gonna have a gay show?
No, it was all a lie.
Oh,
It was all.
Shit. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I would have never thought, bro. I would have never thought. He wouldn't have been my first one out, bro.
It was all a lie.
So that was just like a Halloween costume, huh?
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
knew it.
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
Can we ask why you're a virgin? Is it like a choice?
No,
sorry,
it's
that's
not
rude.
anything. I'm not waiting until like marriage or anything like that. I'm just like really, I don't know, like I wasn't introduced to sex like at all really, like until like college. But yeah, not till marriage or anything, just when I meet the right guy. So if he's watching, call me.
That shit was a mind bender. I wouldn't think that guy was a virgin. I can't lie. That would have been the last thing on my mind. But yeah, that's basically it for the reaction. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, follow me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. And I hope you guys have a nice night. Peace out.